Hey friends, it's Justin and welcome back to the Scrapbook and Cards Today YouTube channel. I have a card today featuring the brand new Pretty Pink Posh May release and it's filled with texture. We're going to be using the Stitched Dandelion dies, the Thinking of You shadow dies, and the Dandelion background stencil to build this fun little scene card. We're also going to be playing around with the brand new premium heavyweight cardstock from scrapbook.com, and I've got 4 colors pulled for today's card, including Herb Garden, Lemon Lime, Moonstone Blue, and their Studio White cardstock. All colors but Studio White can also be found in the premium heavy stock variety pack. Using some pompous Stellar ink by Simon Hurley Creates, we're going to begin our card making doing a little bit of ink blending. I have pulled a medium Simon Hurley blending brush and I'm going to blend the top edge of this panel of Moonstone Blue cardstock. Once I'm happy with the blend on this panel, I'm going to take some Crown Me Stellar ink, tap it onto my glass mat, and then spritz it with a little bit of water so it's easier to splatter. I'm going to pick up the watered down ink with a clean watercolor brush, and once I'm happy with my splatters, I am going to let everything dry entirely. I just love how this looks and I'm ready for some stenciling. Using the dandelion background stencil, I'm putting it inside of my splatter box and I'm going to make sure to flip it onto the side that I want to be touching my paper, and then I will be taking some pixie spray, which is a light tack adhesive spray that I'm going to spray on the back of my stencil to give it a little bit of extra stick for our stencil work. Now I'm going to take my stencil and put it on top of my panel and then use a little bit of pressure just to make sure that the light tack from the pixie spray holds everything in place for our stenciling. Next, we're going to use some Unicorn Horn Astro Paste, which is a clear paste with cool toned glitter, and using a spatula, I am going to take the Unicorn Horn Astro Paste and then place it over the stencil, kind of along the top edge of our panel. So I'm kind of carefully taking that Astro Paste, working it onto the stencil to make sure to get a nice application, because I am going to spread it to cover the entire stencil. Now I do make sure to save my excess Astro Paste, and once I'm happy with the amount on the stencil, I am going to use the silicone paste spreader by Simon Hurley Creates. This is the larger of the 2 paste spreaders that are included in the pack, and this just makes it so easy to get a nice smooth application of whatever paste you might be using. I'm going to put my excess paste back into my Astro Paste jar, and we will peel back the stencil to reveal our amazing stencil work using the Dandelion's background stencil. I love the Unicorn Horn Paste and how it looks, and here is how it is all dried up after maybe about 45 minutes worth of dry time. Using some non-stick scissors, I'm just going to kind of trim the edge of my panel to give it nice clean edges, taking off any sort of jaggedy unicorn paste Astro Paste that had dried off the edge. Now let's get into a little bit of die cutting with the Stitched Dandelion die cut set. We are going to use a handful of dies, including the dandelion body and the little wispy dandelions that are going to fly off the individual seeds. We're going to, on the lemon lime paper, die cut the leaves, large stems, and small stems. And then from a previous release, we're going to use the grass border die to die cut a ledge off of the Herb Garden cardstock. We're also going to die cut the centers of the dandelions from the same Herb Garden paper because I thought it coordinated nicely as well. We're lastly going to die cut the stitched head of the dandelion with some vellum cardstock for a little bit of extra dimension, and here you can see we have enough die cuts for our border and 3 dandelions. So jumping into some ink blending, we are going to use 4 Stellar ink to blend our lemon lime cardstock die cuts, including the leaves and the stems for our dandelions. I am using a small blending brush by Simon Hurley Create just because it really helps with the smaller die cuts to get that nice clean edge. Now using Ivy League Stellar ink, I am going to blend the bottom edge of our grass border die cut, and this is going to give some really nice shading to that little grassy border that's going to sort of ground our scene. So I'm going to put my Ivy League cardstock away and move on to High Tide, where I'm going to add just a little bit of ink blending to the edges of our Studio White die cuts of the dandelion heads. This is just going to provide a nice little amount of shading, and we're actually going to layer over it with our vellum. So using some liquid adhesive, I'm just going to add a dot of adhesive to the center of each of our dandelion heads, and then I am going to line up the center of the vellum piece directly on top. And it doesn't have to be perfect. If you have it overlapping, it's not a problem. And then we are going to also use liquid adhesive to put those herb garden circles in the center of each dandelion. I use an acrylic block to add a bit of pressure, and then we're going to move on to getting our sentiment of Thinking with You prepared. Now, using the Thinking of You shadow dies, we are going to die cut our letters out of white Studio White cardstock. Here you can see I'm using the scrap paper that we have from the little dandelion bits that we had cut. And then we are going to do the shadow from the Moonstone Blue cardstock, and then it's going to layer so nicely onto our card. Here you can see everything all laid out, so we can now begin assembling our sentiment so that we can get it ready for our card. Now, I am going to do a little bit of ink blending first, so I'm pulling in that Pampas color once again, and I am going to use Pampas to blend on the bottom of our shadow dies of the Moonstone Blue. And it just provides this dreamy little blend that I just love how these colors work. Now, I do use liquid adhesive on the back of each of the words to adhere them to our shadow pieces. What I love about Pretty Pink Posh word dies is so often the shadows are included, which gives you some amazing versatility in using these word die cuts. Now, don't forget, you also are going to want to include those little dots on top of the eyes, so make sure to keep track of them as you're putting your sentiment together. And once those eyes are in place, we can move on to getting the of and you all taken care of. So like I said, I just sort of use my craft tweezers with some liquid adhesive to sort of position everything into place, adding a little bit of pressure to make sure all of my words are stuck down appropriately. And because I get a little bit of wiggle time with the liquid adhesive, I can make sure it's all nudged into place. We're going to assemble our dandelions next, and I am going to just use little bits of liquid adhesive to adhere our leaves to the stem. So our first dandelion is going to be the largest, and I'm just going to use one leaf. And then we're going to make a 2 dandelion unit using 2 leaves, and I'm going to use the shorter stems. And I'm going to try and position them so one of the dandelions is slightly taller than the other, and arrange the leaves that it has a pair of leaves poking out of the stems as well. Then, using liquid adhesive once again, I'm going to put the 2 little dandelions onto the top of their stems, and they'll be ready to go. Once again, pulling in liquid adhesive, I actually decide to use the Pampas edge of our panel as the bottom, not the top, of our cardstock, and I'm going to put the grass border die on and then put the dandelions nested behind the grass border as well, so it looks like it's jutting out from behind the grass in the middle of a field. I'm just using my liquid adhesive to make sure that each of these dandelions is positioned nicely into place, and once I'm happy with the placement, I'm going to use foam tape strips. These are 3mm foam strips from scrapbook.com on the back of each of my letters so that I can adhere it to our card and give it just a little bit of pop. This is really the only element that has any sort of dimension aside from the vellum of the dandelion. So using my fingers, I just sort of position where I want my Thinking of You sentiment to lie. And once I'm happy with the placement, I add a little bit of pressure to get everything secured into place, and then I adhere the little stray away dandelion seeds that are sort of floating out into the air. I figured that these would be the perfect embellishment to use for this card, and I didn't think that this card needed any sort of sequin or enamel dot embellishment because of all the glitter going on from our Unicorn Horn Astro Paste. Now, with a little bit of liquid adhesive on the back of our panel, I am going to secure this nicely to an A2 size card base that I've prepared. And then after it is nice and secured, this is the final step, and our card is going to be fully completed. I am just loving all of the texture that we played around with, and I love how these dandelions really pop out to give a cute little message for this greeting card. Now, don't forget, if you haven't already, to like and subscribe to the Scrapbook and Cards Today YouTube channel for even more crafting inspiration. And to see even more of my creations, you can follow me on Instagram and on YouTube at Just a Note by Justin. Thank you so very much for stopping by the channel today. I hope that this sweet card leaves you inspired to go out and play with some texture, and have a wonderful crafting day. Goodbye!